I'm not gonna lie, it's 2025, and we gotta leave the excuses at the front door. We gotta leave the excuses in the past. We gotta leave the excuses last year. And it was times when I made excuses. It was times where I put things off that I could have been did for a later time, thinking I have all the time in the world. Granted, I'm still young. I'm 29, but that's a bad habit to get into. You know what I mean? There's never been a better time in the world to do anything we want to do but now. Never. Any dreams, goals, businesses you want to start, physique, tips, whatever the case may be, we are in the information age where there's no excuses to like get done whatever you want done. I'm in Maryland right now. It's 1:38 a.m. I like lifting late when it's dead in the gym. I'm more of a night owl, but that doesn't mean like my body naturally doesn't get tired at nighttime. You know what I mean? Because when it get at the darker it gets, your body naturally gets tired. You know what I mean? Your eyes receive less sunlight, so it's like an indicator to your body. Okay, it's time to wind down, go to sleep. So just fighting that urge tonight specifically was kind of tough. It's cold. It's like how cold is it? It's probably like 25 degrees right now with wind. It was just snowing the other day. Put some snow again on Saturday, and I had every excuse in the world to stay home. I had every excuse in the world to stay home in my warm, cozy bed, my warm, cozy house with the heat on and all that. But I decided to go to the gym, and I feel way better just because I did that shit. And before I even went to the gym, I put myself in the future. I do this a lot. Whenever I just try to make a decision about like life, whatever the case may be, I always put myself in the future because I understand that any decision I make, it can go two ways. You know what I mean? Any good decision I make can have a good repercussion or a bad repercussion, depending on who's involved. Any bad decision I make can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it, depending on who's involved. So I was like, damn, if I don't go to the gym today, even though I went yesterday, I have a good physique. I don't want to say great. I'm still reaching to aspire, get my physique better. I have a good physique. If I don't go to the gym today, how am I going to feel tomorrow waking up? And I realize when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to regret it because I'm going to wake up tomorrow and realize, damn, the shit that kept me in the house last night wasn't that serious. Was it really that cold to keep me in the house? Am I going to be outside for that long? You know what I mean? And you got to ask yourself, what's really keeping you from doing what you want to do? Because there's really no excuses nowadays. Do you think you got all the time in the world? Do you think you're just young and vigorous and robust to where time is just infinite? Are you just scared to take a leap because you're afraid how people are going to judge you and look at you? What is stopping you from taking the leap forward? Because there's really no excuses. Look at the people who came before us, how much they accomplished with less. So what is our excuse? We all get dealt different tribulations in life. We all start from different starting spots in life. But that's no excuse that you can't get done what you want to get done. Especially with YouTube content nowadays, with all the self-improvement going around, that's even more motivation for you to get started. You should see other people who got started with you. You should see all the other channels who don't have that many subscribers. Even with this channel, what's my excuse for not making another video? I missed the other day and I was kind of upset about that. You know what I mean? Nothing really just hit me. And I usually like talking more when I have something to say of value because I know it comes from a real spot. It comes from a passionate space rather than me just putting out videos just to put out videos. I don't like really doing that. I like organic, more natural. But what's my excuse? That wasn't even an excuse. Oh, because I have stuff to say, but because I don't really feel it. So now I gotta do things when I feel like it. No, because if I do things when I feel like it, stuff might never get done. Because who says you're gonna feel like doing anything? The thing that you love to do, you don't always feel like doing it. I love lifting weights. I used to love basketball, but there was times I didn't like basketball. There's times to this day I don't want to go to the gym, and there's nothing but positives in the gym. I take my anger out in the gym. I'm getting stronger, getting bigger, seeing my body grow, and it's become more aesthetic and beautiful in my own right, obviously. And I'm like, what's my excuse? I have none because there's people who have less than me. There's people who might not have the body I do doing what I want to do. But I'm sitting here thinking that I got to wait for the perfect time to do something or I don't know how they're going to feel, whatever. No. And you got to think about the same thing. You can't keep putting things off. You can't keep putting things on hold and standby. You can't keep thinking you have all the time in the world because you don't. Time is something none of us can outpace. Our years here on earth are limited. Time is forever. Time is infinite. And time goes at a pace that we can't keep up with. Time is constant. It might not move the fastest, but it's constant. It don't stop. We need to stop. We need to take mental breaks, physical breaks. We get fatigued. Our physical body has limits. Time has no limits. So the more you keep putting things off, the more you keep waiting for the perfect time to do something, the perfect day, whatever the case may be, you're just losing time that you're not going to get back. And at the end of the day, what's going to suck more than you not doing this video today is you regretting it on your deathbed. When you're 70, 60, 50, 80 years old, whatever the case may be, and you didn't take that foot forward because you were scared people might think, or you didn't think you had all the tools to propel you forward in your whatever the case may be, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to experience, whatever you want to desire, that excuse is not good enough. And don't wait till you get old to realize that. Try to put yourself in the future right now. Try to like propel. Sorry for stuttering. I get a little passionate. I'm originally from New York, so I talk fast naturally. But try to propel yourself forward and see yourself in the future. See yourself how you think yourself is going to be if you don't do what you say you want to do, and how you're going to be if you do accomplish what you say you want to do. This YouTube channel, I know, even if I never blow up on YouTube, I don't even care. I'm just doing it because I know I have value to give to the world. And this is something I do for free as it is. Me and my friends, me and my brother, me and my family talk like this on a regular basis. So it's like, why not put it on YouTube to connect with like minds in the world? I know there's a lot of people who feel like I do, who think like I do, who have the same goals as I do, who's real ambitious and disciplined like I am. But you can't make excuses. If I would have made excuses, I would have never started this channel. And like I said, I learned my lesson. I put things off in the past. And it might not have been something that I was really passionate about or something I really wanted to do. But that was just an example of like how I didn't want to see happen in this lane. The things I do like. Me going to the gym. Me doing my business, my Amazon business. Me doing YouTube channels. Me spreading value to the world. I didn't want to have to go through that and go to my end to see that I should have started that when I had the idea to. So make it, I don't want to say a habit, make it a promise to yourself. Don't let yourself down. Stop making excuses. Anything you want to do, there's somebody doing it. And there's somebody doing it who's quote unquote above your level and below your level, but they're still doing it. There's never a right time, but now. You create the right time. Once you start moving in the right direction, once you start putting off the excuses and you start getting to work, you'll see how the world start conforming to what you're doing. And it's literally that simple. But you'll never get the help from God, the universe, the world, if you don't start and stop putting away those excuses. So the time is now. It's a new year. Don't carry them old habits into the new year because you're only doing yourself a disservice. And more importantly, you're doing your future self a disservice. You don't want to die not seeing all your potential. You don't want to die seeing the beauty of your body. You don't want to die not going after the business you want to, whatever the case may be. Because that feeling is going to eat you up way more than you being anxious and scared to start because of what people are going to think about you. Just remember that.